Hi everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about marriage. So a lot of people when they get married, they have either been with that person for years and years and they decide to get married, or some people just meet and they get married right away. And then, most people plan things. They save money. They plan to have children after they get married and stuff like that. And that's all great. I always wanted a marriage that was like that. Everything planned, money saved, stuff like that. And I did kind of get it a little bit, just not exactly how I wanted to. So this is what happened. This is my marriage stories. Because I have two, because I was married once before, previous to being married now. So, me and this guy, we had a lot in common. Our brother and sister actually hooked us up because our brother and sister were actually married. So our brother and sister were married, and we were married, and we were their brother and sister. So yeah, I'm just explaining it to people who are trying to kind of understand what's going on here. So they put us on a blind date, and everything went fantastic. We liked comic books, we liked art, we both believed in God, we both loved movies, blah, blah, blah. So we got engaged, got married, and the timing was good. The timing was great. Everything happens for a reason, and our reason for getting married when we did, I feel, was so my dad could walk me down the aisle before he passed away. And of course, to have our beautiful daughter, Naomi. And also he's a awesome stepdad to my oldest daughter. So, I had a daughter prior to meeting him and getting married. So that was kind of what I was talking about when things were kind of out of order. But we still waited to have a baby together with each other until after we got married. So it was kind of the way I wanted it to. But obviously, I wanted to wait for kids after I got married. But that's okay. Um, so, uh, things didn't work out with him because he was an alcoholic, but we're still really good friends today. We co-parent really well, and our daughter is going to be 12. So it's good. And like I said, I am glad my dad got to see me be happy before he passed away. That's all that matters. So my second marriage, which I'm in right now, and it's going good. Um, it, of course, we there's fights like every other marriage has, or relationships. You're gonna have fights. You're not gonna agree on everything. So here's the story on him. I had a crush on him a very, very long time. We met when we were 11 years old. We went to the same middle school. So we went to middle school and high school together. And I always kind of like watched him, in the hallways and stuff in a non freaky way. I promise, a non freaky way. And I just crushed on him. I liked him a lot, but I never told him. It's kind of like the Hey Arnold story on Nickelodeon. No, I do not own any rights. I own no rights, no copyrights or anything like that to that show. I'm just saying we're like them. Like Helga had a crush on Arnold type of thing. So I never told him. And then when we got older, Jason, my husband, ended up reaching out to me on Facebook because he noticed I like to fish. He liked to fish too, and he asked me if we wanted to go fishing together. So, um, we decided to make a date to go fishing. I kind of blew him off at first because I was kind of talking to somebody, but things didn't obviously work out with that guy, which again, everything happens for a reason. It's awesome it didn't work out with that guy because I ended up being with Jason. So we fished, talked, caught up about everything from middle school, high school to all the way up to when we were fishing together. And we were liking things we were hearing, I guess, about each other. Like we were liking what one of another liked. Like he liked blue ice cream or something, and so did I. And he liked this movie type of movie, and so did I, type of thing. Like we were both just finding out that we liked a lot of things in common. And we believed in God too. Well. Okay, at this time I was kind of messing around with Wicca. I kind of was mad at God because prior to meeting Jason, I had problems with where I was living, and I just got out of an 8 year relationship that went totally bad. So I kind of turned my back on God, and I regret that a lot, but that's a different story. So we we ended up kicking it off, taking many trips, going to Wisconsin, to the House on the Rock, going to North Carolina, going to North Liberty, Iowa City, different places like that, going to movies, going to museums, taking the kids to the park, and different things like that. It was going amazing. I just moved into a new mobile home, and he was helping me paint it, and we turned that mobile home into our mobile home, not just mine, our. So it was awesome. Everything was going perfect. So we decided to get engaged. And this is what I was talking about earlier in the video, how everybody does things differently. Instead of him proposing to me, I proposed to him. I finally got a ring. We were sitting on the couch, and I told him to close his eyes, and I got the ring out of the box, and I put it on his finger, and I said, "Open your eyes." And he did, and I said, "Will you marry me?" And he had a big smile on his face, and he said yes. So later on, he proposed back to me and got me a ring and said, "Will you marry me?" Even though we were engaged. So that was pretty cool. It was on Valentine's Day, so that was awesome. Needless to say, we did not do the big wedding that I had in my other marriage. We just eloped, went to the courthouse, got married, and had my sister as a witness and his dad as a witness, and then we were husband and wife. In my previous marriage to this one, I had a big white dress. We had flowers everywhere. Our colors were blue and silver. Um, you know, the whole works. But we didn't really, me and my husband now, we didn't really want to do that. My husband is shy, so we wanted, a regular, just nobody really knows about Ashley and Jason getting married type of wedding. Just do it quickly, and that's that. And that's what we wanted. So, and it's been a great marriage so far. And of course there's been fights too. We lost our home. We went through the pandemic together. We lost our home due to a derecho here in Iowa. Sorry, my baby's by me, so there might be some baby noises. And we lost a baby previous to the baby we have now, so things have gotten rocky. And how would they not, when you're losing homes, losing babies, and when it's out of your control? We're not losing the home because we aren't making money or paying our bills. We're losing it because of natural disaster. And then we miscarried a baby, which wasn't because I was doing drugs or anything bad. It just naturally. So all these things are out of our control, and we're angry. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna cause some rockiness and fights. So you know, uh, things aren't the same as they used to be at the beginning, but it doesn't, of course, mean that I don't love my husband, and that he doesn't love me. That's the point about marriages, is to talk things through, keep communication open, keep trust open, because if you don't have trust and you don't have communication, you really don't have anything at all. You got to talk to each other and stuff like that and let each other know how you feel, because not everybody can read minds, or knows how the other person's feeling. So, um, that's that. And we're the type of married couple that we do really great when it's just me, him, and our children. Um, when we involve other people in our marriage, like when we go to family functions and things like that, we kind of tend to notice that it kind of seems like other people like to stir things up for us, and I don't know why. I kind of feel like certain people don't like us being together. Now that's just the way I feel. I don't. It might not be what's really happening, but it could be just my own insecurities or whatever. But that's it. It does happen though. A lot of drama starts happening when me and him go to family functions. So we of course go to birthday parties, and we go to family functions that we have to go to, graduation ceremonies, Christmas, Thanksgiving, things like that. But we think we're gonna cut down family outings, like with extended family, like our brothers and sisters and stuff like that, because there's just been some family dysfunctional things going on that we don't want to be involved in, that happen to leak into our marriage sometimes. So that's kind of what we're going through right now. So, but our marriage isn't bad. So, yeah, it's everyone's marriage is different, but you got to have trust, and you got to have honesty, and you got to have communication. And of course, sparks of romance and stuff, and doing good things for each other, and being kind, and apologizing, acknowledging something you did wrong, if the other one's telling you that, and then acknowledging you did it, and then apologizing for it too. Because it does hurt even more when somebody's trying to act like they didn't do anything wrong when they certainly did. So, if you feel your marriage is going downhill, of course, there's marriage counseling and stuff like that you can do. And then if you believe in God like me, you can always pray. And you can pray together too as a married couple. I feel like that makes your marriage stronger, but everyone has different beliefs and stuff like that too. But there's marriage counseling, so but yes, and then I'm gonna make a video too of in-laws, um, like mother-in-laws, father-in-laws, and stuff like that. Um, because I know a lot of people will be able to relate to me with that one, and with this marriage one too. So you guys just drop the comments below, if you've ever been married before, or if you've been divorced, or if you have any comments, just drop them below, or stories. I'd love to hear them. So sorry, I'm trying to kind of hold my baby while I'm doing the video. He's only 6 and a half, or he just turned 7 months, so he's very mobile. So I'm trying to get him to sit with me while I'm doing this. I just want you guys to see the real raw me. I don't want to edit my video really, and I don't want to try to make myself always look perfect or talk perfect. I just want you guys to know me. So, but nonetheless, I better get off here because I need to tend to my child. I'm holding him right now, but he wants my attention, my full on attention. So, I will be on with another life topic tomorrow. Thank you guys for listening to me rant.